Here's my house. I have a grass thatch roof and I have a mud brick house. So those bricks are made out of mud and clay, and you have to make everything during the dry season because if you do anything during the rainy season, it will just kind of all melt and get ruined. So I have a nice chalkboard on the side of my house that I can use to give lessons during the day. And I also have some solar panels down there that I use to charge everything because I don't have electricity. So I have to use the sun to charge batteries. And I have my painted door there. And inside my house, there's not a lot of shelving or anything like that. So I hang things up as an easy way to store them. I also have these nice buckets over here that I put all my food in because if I don't do that, then rats and weevils will get into my food. So to keep my food safe to eat, I store it in there. I also have some little decorations up, and I have this bench over here that my family, my host family and I sit around and hang out at night, and we'll watch movies on my iPad a lot of times at night. Over here you can see I have my water filter next to that water bottle with the pink lid. I have to get my water, my drinking water, from a nearby stream, and then I have to filter it or else I will get sick, and very sick when I drink it. And here is my bedroom. I have my bike there because I bike almost everywhere. And over here I have my bed, and I sleep underneath this mosquito net, this bed net, because if I don't, the mosquitoes will bite at me, and the malaria mosquito comes out at night. So to keep me safe and healthy, I sleep underneath that bed net. And again, I like to paint, so I painted my walls here. It's a good way to pass the time when it's raining very heavy outside. And here I store my clothes on these reed sticks. I hammered them in and I store my clothes on them. I'm lucky I don't have a rat problem. Some volunteers have a really big rat problem and they can't store their clothes like that, or else the rats will eat them. And here I have a little bit more storage and some windows that give a nice light into my bedroom. This is what you call an nsaka, and in Zambia, people entertain in their nsaka, and they also cook in their nsaka. So my nsaka is very full because I keep my stuff for the beekeeping project in here. And here, those are the sticks that I have to collect every day with my host family, and to start a fire because we don't have electricity, so we have to use a fire to cook. And right there's an oven. You start a fire inside of it. You let the fire burn for a couple hours. You take it out, and then you can put your dough in there if you want to bake bread or cookies or whatever. So I put my sticks underneath there, and I start my fire, and I put my water on top if I want to boil water. And if I want to take a shower, I can take that boiled water and put it in the green bucket, then pull it on up and dump it into the orange bucket up there. And that bucket is connected inside to my bathing shelter. And you can come in here and you can see I have some of these nice old bottles that are in here, and that helps to give some light in the bathing shelter when it's because if not, it's pretty dark in there. And up here that's where the water comes out of. There's my shower. And I'm pretty lucky because if I didn't have a shower like that, I would have to take a bath in a bucket. And this is what you call chimbusu. This is where you go to the bathroom because you don't have running water, so you have to go to the bathroom outside. And I usually have a curtain here, but the goats ran away with it and took it into the bush, so right now it's gone. And it's again a mud brick chimbusu with a thatch roof up here, the grass. And down here is where you go to the bathroom at. Here is those yellow buckets right there are what I use to go get water from a nearby stream, or usually I send the kids out to get the water. And in those green buckets, what I use to wash my dishes, to wash my clothes, and it takes about two of those yellow buckets to do both my laundry and to do laundry, and then another two buckets to do dishes. So quite a bit of water. And here's my host family's house with their nsaka and then their little house for their rabbits that they raise. And here's my garden. The nearest, like, pretty good market is about 5 hours away. So I just started this garden, and because the start of the rainy season, so hopefully I will have a nice garden here in a couple months. And then I'm going to have some tomatoes and squash. And here is this is my clothesline, because, you have to wash by hand and dry by hand, and you hope it doesn't rain when you set out your clothes. If not, they can stay wet for quite a bit. So this is I have more family that live on the compound. I have a brother and his family, and a sister and her family, and an uncle that comes by sometimes and stays on the compound with me.